welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. Today we're going to do some fun stuff. This will be my first plan with me or journal with me. And while we do it, of course you know that this is the giveaway. And the things that I use and make today, many of them will be included in our giveaway. So that's just kind of a fun little extra. But yeah, so let's get started. So this is my current book that I use, my planner binder, and it's a zip and I love it. I bought it a couple years ago on AliExpress, and it's very similar to this one. It's the same size, it's an A6, but it has no zipper. This one does up with the snap, and there's valid points to both ways of doing it. So we'll just go through this really quick and I'll show you a few fun little things that I've done, and then we'll go through and recreate some items on the other one or for the other one. So I really enjoy using all the pockets that I have in my planner. I enjoy using memo pads and stuff like that. I made this using pieces of stationery and stuff like that, different bits of stationery, and just covered over existing dividers. However, we can make our own, and I'll just go through and show you kind of some of the stuff that I've made. And I like to use these little metal things to delineate between the months. So there's that, and oh, I love those stickers. Let's see. The next one is this. It's a little My Melody, which I had fun making. And then this divider, and I like to put little notes and stuff in them. There's another one. And then I also like to use the envelopes to put little things in. So that's another one. And some more little envelopes I've just used for that. And I use a lot of stickers, like this kind of sack stickers in my planner, and so I always keep a bunch of them in here in this little zip pouch so that I can plan on the go, because I take this with me. I have a lot of planner stickers as well that I use. So for me, I am not a person that knows how to draw very well. I mean, I can do it, but it's not lovely. Some of you can use those Hobonichi or whatever, and you do these amazing drawings and it's so cool. I'm not that person. I wish I was, but I'm so not. So I have to rely on little stickers, and I really love it. I think it's fun. It's fast for me. I just grab a sticker and go. So I'll show you, and I do like to use flags and stuff too, but I'll just show you. And this is a little divider that I made, and today we're going to make one of these little dividers for the DokiDoki, for this DokiDoki. But this is kind of, I'll just show you here's a day. So I like to use the stickers, and this one is a cookout in the yard, so I put a sticker here to notate that. This is Laurel is born this day, my granddaughter, one of them. We had a family dinner here. Just different things, a daughter's birthday, fun things, you know. And this is how I love to do it, because I like the pictures. They remind me, and the act of writing around them helps me remember what I'm gonna do that day. And you know, I found that if every Sunday I sit down, like I have a Sunday that I sit down and go through the whole next week, and I kind of write out what's needing to be done, and then I take it with me if I have extras that need to be put down. So for instance, and I usually put my stuff up here for menus, and I will show you what I like to use for menus. This was such a busy week that I didn't even get menus down. Boy, it was a busy week. Anyway, so this is kind of how I like to do my planner, and I'm going to show you some of this. And for me, it's fun to write the things around them, and you know, that's really fun for me. That helps me to remember a lot. Like I said, this is my sewing days. This would be another sewing day. This is a little note that I need to get some laundry done. And actually, conveniently, what do you know, it can go from spot to spot, because if I didn't finish the laundry, I still need to do it. So I kind of like flags for that reason too. Yeah, and see, I guess you can see one of my menus here where I just kind of put stuff down. And if I have food that I've made in this, say Monday was pulled pork, and then I could use the leftovers the next day, and I would just take a little note like this and write that today was pulled pork, and so that makes my shopping list easy because I know right here what I was gonna make. Anyway, this is like my little ship my Etsy orders. Here, upload my video, go to Lava, get my mortgage paid, you know, just different things. And it's a lot of fun for me to do these things. Just a whole lot of fun. There's lots of different stickers you can use. AliExpress is crawling with fun stickers. And I get a lot of these kind of stickers, like from Kawaii, and so there's some on AliExpress and Kawaii Shop Japan, Modes for You, different places like that. And what do they run, you know, a couple 85 cents to $1 or $2, so well worth it, you know, well worth it. So that is just a quick look at some of the stuff that that I like to do with my journal. Now I will show you how to make one of these. So with this, I used some cardboard. I used a piece of stationery. This particular design here, the little twin stars, is a stationery piece, and it's like there's all these little note cards in it, and then so it's front and back, and I just thought this is perfect size for an A6, and it is, as you can see. I also use memo pads for the same thing, and I will show you that. So today we have some memo pads that we're gonna use in that. So this is a perfectly sized sumikokurashi, and let's see, it's not really, there we go. Yeah, and it has a front and a back, so we need 2 pieces, and we're gonna make a divider. And I have pieces of paper here that are the right size for an A6. But if you'll notice, okay, the A6 binder has these papers. If you get these papers, you can find them on AliExpress easily, but you'll notice that they're still leave a lot of room to the edge. I suppose if you're gonna, you know, your pencil's gonna stick in there, your pen, you might want that edge left, or maybe for your tabs or something, but I kind of like to use the whole space. And so for me now, and I will include these papers because, you know, there's different formats and stuff that people like, but for me, you know, I've found that a good inexpensive way to make fun papers for your, there we go, for your planner, especially an A6 size, is memo pad sheets. So you'll notice it fits just right, okay, and it goes to the edge, so you actually have more space to use your planner, which I kind of like, okay, not gonna lie, I love that. Now it's not as long, so see, you lose some on that, but you gain it on the side. And I guess it depends on how you use it as to, you know, what makes sense for you. But I'll show you kind of some things that I like to do. So let's first make this so that we can put this into our planner. All right. And again, remember, at the end of this little plan with me, this may take too long because we're already on 10 minutes. So I may have to do a part 2 where we finish it. But again, the things that I make for this will be in the giveaway. So let's get started. Now, again, here's some useful things with our memo pads. They have these little plastic things on them, and when they're all used up, and they also have a nice piece of cardboard. So you can choose which one you want to do. For this case, I'm going to use the plastic, okay? So first off, let's get our scissors out. And we're going to cut our piece of plastic generally to be this size. Okay, this is from an old pad. So let's take our plastic and line that up. Now obviously that lines up perfectly because this is the same size. So we're just going to kind of cut about that along there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sure that it's not going to be poking out. So if you look on this side, you see it's just kind of that size. Okay, now we're going to take this and put it this way. So you get a front and a back. And I'll just use a glue stick to kind of stick it down just a little bit, just to get the side. There we go. And we'll do the same thing on the front. Okay. So let's take this and we're gonna put this right here. Okay. I'll just arrange it so that it's very much the same. Okay. And if there's an extra left over, oh goodness, and now I've got this side to do. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. And just even it up. Now, the trick here that's fun is you take some wide tape. This is dollar store tape, and it's just a nice wide tape. So I take this tape and take it along here and just, this is kind of like a self-laminating. If you've got a cool laminating machine, you won't need to do this part. You can just laminate it. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, and I'm going to take another piece. After you get this part done, it's a lot easier because this kind of just, that bit of glue was supposed to be more helpful than it was there, wasn't it? Okay. All right. I'll just stick down another bit, just to be on the safe side. Okay. All right, now I like to put a couple layers down because, yeah, there, because that's the part we're gonna end up putting the holes in. Okay, now I'll do the next part. Let's see, so then I'm going to tape that side. Okay. Oh, it's so loud. Okay, and tape that. Okay, let's make sure we did not quite get that all the way. Okay, so we gotta put another layer just to make sure. Okay, now that we've encased this in several layers of tape, we're just gonna cut along the edge, okay? And I like to leave a tiny little bit of where the tape goes together just because it kind of seals it. So then I cut this out just like this. Oh, I'm not quite got it cut out, do I? Okay. Alright, once we have that cut out, then we want to take a piece of this paper that we know to be the right size and line it up with this, okay? Make sure you make it even on either side so that you know it's going to fit evenly. Okay, once you do that, flip that over and get out your handy dandy punch, hole punch, and punch the holes. Okay. Okay. Now we have that. Okay. And I like to just add one more layer of tape that I fold over from one side to the other. And that makes it so that it's just strong right there, because I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay. Fold it over precisely. There, now it's quite strong along there. There, okay. So, here we have our little thing. Now we just have to cut those holes again. Now some people would say, why don't you just cut those, punch those out with the extra tape, but it's already really hard to punch out with the extra tape. It's like, well, for me. If you laminate this, it's a lot faster, okay? I'll just say that. But not everybody has access to a laminating machine. Okay, now, the last thing that we're gonna do is we snip a little bit right here, and here, and here. Okay? You see where I've snipped it? Right on the edge. Okay? And that is so that I can put it in and out of our binder, okay, just like that. So there we go, and it's made a nice little divider for us for our binder. Okay, the next time I come back, we're going to show how to make our memo pad papers part of our planner, and then also some of these fun stickers and some of these fun flags, holding with our Sumiko Garashi theme. So come on back for part 2, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit your notifications bell.